What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. So check this out. So today, guys, we are out working on the VR6 head today. I just need to pull the cams off today and get that one bad piston out. And if I got enough time today, I was going to go ahead and port the heads. Well, port the heads out. For the most part, I think some of these are already loose, but we're gonna start here first. Yeah, some of them need to be untightened. So yeah, let's get these cams off first. Alright, so now that we got that off, let's just put these in order.
Don't know how it's supposed to be, but I can feel you turn me around.
And let me get my pry bar.
If love can go sideways, look back at me, and I won't let you down. I couldn't find what I was missing in the open sea. I saw so many shots.
Now I think I can take that cam out.
But maybe you're the one.
And let's just take this and set it sitting on the front seat. I had to turn the head around to make sure I was taking the right one off, but I'm pretty sure it was this one right here, this very last one. I'm pretty sure it was this last one right here that I need to take out. When I took the cams off, it released all the pressure off, and I didn't mark which one that needed to come off. But I turned it over, I watched my last video, and I'm pretty sure that it was this one. So yeah. Now I gotta figure out how I am about to get that off of there. Okay, now some of you might agree with how I'm about to do this, some of you might not agree with how I'm about to do this. So I do not have the tool that you need to take off the clamp pieces. There are two little silver clamp pieces. I'll take them off if you've never seen them before, but there are two clamp pieces on there that hold the valve in place, and this spring right here connects. This spring right here holds those two pieces in place. So I need the tool to take that off, but what I'm about to do is use this 5/8 socket, put the socket on top of it kind of like that, and then pretty much take some blue tape. So pretty much take some blue tape like this, and then pretty much just kind of shove it inside of there like that. So when I hit it, the one of the pieces in there will kind of stick onto this, and then I can hit it again and another piece will stick on there. I don't know if this is going to work, but this is my plan. So I've been searching for my hammer. I couldn't find my hammer, so I'm gonna use this brick for right now. If this brick don't work, then I'll just go buy a hammer. But yeah, that's the plan for now. And just like that, with the brick and a couple good continuous taps with the brick, nice dent, I ended up getting them out. There is the ring piece and there is the other. This is the piece that I was talking about. That is one of them, and the other one is right there. Those two pieces. So there are the springs, which is pretty cool because these are dual springs. I thought they were single springs. We'll come back to that in a second. And then there is the valve right there. And there is the valve. And if you've never seen it before, this is one of the pieces. That piece right there just kind of sits inside of there like that, so the valve doesn't come off, and the spring sits on top of that. So the valve keeper, which is this part right here, and it seals it all in together, which is pretty cool for my first time ever taking off a valve and doing it with a brick. So you guys should drop a like down below for that. And here is the new valve. I also got new head bolts too, and new gasket. And if anybody is questioning why I did not go ahead and do all of the valves and springs and just rebuild the head, is because when I was going to do all of the intake valves, but then I was talking with the guy over at Eurotuning, and he was saying do not do that. Do not just upgrade one set of the valves, do all of the valves at one time. And that is the new valve. So he was like, do all of the valves at one time. So that was about $600 to do the whole head. I meant to do the head, exhaust valves, intake valves, and springs. I think I'm going to go back and do that. I just had a baby. I'll show you guys her in a minute. She is so cute. But that is why I did not go ahead and do all of the valves for now. I didn't need to explain that to you, but I felt like I needed to. Now, that being said, let's take the new valve. I just grabbed some needle nose and just gonna spin it on the surface to make sure it's just all the way down. I got my hand under it, kind of pushing it up at the same time. Now, to these springs. I thought these springs were only single springs. The dual spring, it's supposed to be more better and more compression. I wonder how many pounds these are. If anybody knows, drop a comment down below. But I do want to upgrade these to the 70 pounds. Which then, when I do that, I know for sure that I'm going to have to get that compressor tool. Alright, so the hardest part about this is now about to be to get the keepers back on the valve stem and around the springs and the cap. So I'm about to try and reverse that whole thing I just did to see if that will work. Alright, so I'm going to try this a couple different ways. The first way I'm going to try is to stick both of them back in there and then try and hit it hard enough that way they were seated. I stuck more duct tape inside of it to try and give it more less room on the inside. So I got the first one to seat in there kinda, and now it's going to be a pain trying to get that second one to seat in there. And there we have it. new valve is in. And I did it with this one and a bunch of blue tape stuck in the top of it. And I also I broke up a piece of my magnet and used the inside of the magnet right there. It's just a perfect seating. It's just a perfect right there where the magnet was at. I broke the magnet out of there and used it to seat around where the silver part is right there, the head, and stuck that part right there to hit the first one down in, and then use the tape in this one to get it down in there perfectly. So yeah, and let's just go ahead and check the other side. Let's just go ahead and check the other side to make sure that valve is actually seated in. Yep, and the valve is seated in there perfect. And the valve is in there. And that is how we do things on my channel. I had to get some food right quick because I was really hungry. Alright, so I'm not done with the head yet. I just needed to fix that valve. Now, all of them should give me compression. If they don't give me compression now, it definitely has to be the ring. I mean, this is my first time ever doing this before, but I seem like I did it right. You know? Drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And the other thing I wanted to do was port my head the best that I could. So this is the gasket that came with the headers, my new headers. So if you can see how it just has like this little bit of metal. If you can see right there how it has just that little bit of metal right there. I'm going to try and get this gasket as close to as possible, as perfect as I can, and I just want to trim off all of the extra and just make it just a little bit bigger, that way it's pulling up a little bit more air. So I went ahead and made my marks. I don't know if you guys can see them on camera, but it's kind of just the black part right there. So yeah, it's just that black part, just a black line right there. And I'm just going to take my sander, my Dremel, and Dremel around, try and cut away some of the metal. So, I don't know, I feel like I did a good job. Well, I know it's not the best of job, but I did manage to get them ported out. And I think I went a good distance all the way in them. Like, see, on some of them I think I did a good job. I got that one kind of perfect, and then on something like this one I didn't shave like nearly as much. I don't know, I'm kind of scared to shave off all of that because I can't go back, and then if I cut off too much material that I can't put back on, then I'm just screwing all the head up. So drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think on that. But I am going to take a break from here because it is time for me to go be a dad. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Guys, go ahead and drop a comment below and let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Remember guys, have an awesome day.